living in a car or living in an RV and preparing for a natural disaster. What do? Well, the good news is you got it made. You have it better than anybody with any house when you live full-time out of your car or you live full-time out of an RV and a natural disaster is coming. All you have to do, all your stuff's already in the car. All you have to do, hit the button, start the car, and go. Go wherever you want. You want to go to a whole different state. You want to go to a higher elevation in the state. You want to go to a spot, that's close by, that's in a high hotel. You can do whatever you want. And here's the key. You don't have the mental stress to worry about, what may happen to your house. You don't have to put up hurricane shutters. You don't have to, get plywood, cut plywood, put it over your, windows and this and that. I mean, all that mental stress, all that mental anxiety. Then if God forbid your house should get destroyed or something major should happen, you don't have to go through insurance. You don't have to go through that years and years on end of making those repairs. Any natural disaster, hurricane, tornado, snowstorm, blizzard, just about any natural disaster. The only one I could think that, you couldn't prepare for it all would be an earthquake. But other than that, in today's society, you get at least a week's notification when you're going to have a hurricane, flood, blizzard, something like that. You get at least a week notification. You can get up in your car and you can go anywhere you want. And that's a huge, I always say it, flexibility, that's the huge benefit of living out of your car or living out of an RV. All you have to do is start your car and go wherever you want. All your things are already in your car. Huge. I mean, talk about eliminating a level of mental stress in this world. You just did it. I mean, you just eliminated a huge amount. Not to say that life is ever perfect, because it isn't. It isn't. But, I just want to, encourage those who are out there doing it. That's a huge benefit if you wanted to. If this is a life you chose. If you didn't choose to live full-time out of your car, then, this message isn't for you because, it's not something you want to do. But even if you were in that position, I mean, if a natural disaster comes and you're living full-time out of an RV or full-time out of a car, that's the payoff. I mean, the flexibility that you have to get out of the town. I mean, as I make this video, there's a hurricane getting ready to slam Florida. I mean, if you live full-time out of your car, you can go wherever you want. You go up to Georgia, you can go up to Carolina, you can come all the way up to New York here. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can make plans and you can go. People down there, they got to either bunker down, they got to, get in their car, they got to pack all their stuff in their car, they got to board up their house, they got to go to a shelter, they got to go far away, then they got to come back, hope stuff didn't go wrong. I mean, so, and I don't want to say this video either to be hurtful to anybody that does have a house because, I don't like to spike the football. That's not the point of this video either. But the point of this video is to encourage, at least for me, that's one of the huge reasons why I did it, is to eliminate a level of mental anxiety and mental stress that this world brings. It doesn't mean life will ever be perfect. It won't. But I just wanted to make the best quality life possible, and that's a huge reason why. Especially if you're like me and you want to be a snowbird, you want to be in the north in the summer, and fall and spring, and then down in the winter down in Florida. That's perfect. You're never at hurricane season down in the southern states, which is huge. And you're not paying for 2 mortgages. That's huge too. I mean, just very positive for me as far as, not as far as, again, spiking the football and, trying to make a hurtful video to those people who have houses or, but just an encouraging video to me if, it's just a benefit of living full-time out of your car, full-time out of your RV, is that you, for the most part, other than an earthquake, you really never have to worry about a catastrophic natural disaster. Hurricane, snowstorm, I mean, you just get up and move, and you go to a location that, is going to be, hopefully the best possible for you to either ride out the storm or to completely avoid it. And all the prepping and preparing, and I mean, everything's in your car. There's none of that. And I just wanted to share that. It's on my mind. I mean, there's been a couple hurricanes recently in the South the past month, and I went through a hurricane. Again, I went through Hurricane Sandy in New Jersey for about a week without power, and I know a lot of people lost their homes, and so it can happen anywhere. But if you live full time out of your car, you don't have to worry about losing your home. I mean, obviously something can always catastrophic happen where you lose your car, and that would be like losing your home. So again, there's nothing perfect, right? So I don't want to try to give you that illusion. But if you're in a situation in life, whether you're single or retired or whatever you want to be, and if you wanted to live mobile, that's the huge benefit that I always say. And I wanted to make this video as there's a hurricane currently down in the southern states. You just get up and go. That's how you prepare for a natural disaster. You don't have to do anything really. You're already living full-time mobile. So, I don't know if you're into it. If it's a benefit. Car, RV, doesn't matter. So, just wanted to share that. All right, stay inspired.